Here are 5 tips to improve in Beat Saber. Tip number 1 is get a base of how good you are, and you can do that really well with the bass songs in the game, all the way through the Camellia pack. I'll try this one, start on Expert Plus, Expert, Hard, whichever you feel comfortable with. Up here you can see how many notes are in the song. So really what you're trying to do is find a point where you can either barely beat the song or you can't quite beat it, and that'll give you a good base on where you need to improve, what your rough skill level is, and overall it'll help improve a lot quicker than if you just jump into hard songs with a reference of what you can do. Here is tip number 2. This would be to find songs that you like, whether they be the bass songs or downloading new custom songs. And songs you like can either be like popular music you would listen to, or you can find beat maps to songs that you like really well and like playing, like this one for example. And finding songs you like will make it so if you have to play the song repetitively like this and keep failing, that it's a little more bearable than if it's a song you can't stand or don't like. And especially songs you like, you can get into the rhythm of them better, and falling into the rhythm of it helps improve how well your hands will follow it. So I would suggest finding 2, 3, maybe 4 songs that you like that are a little above your skill level, and keep practicing those, and that will probably be the best way to improve without getting as frustrated that you can't pass. And here is tip number 3, and this would be find specific areas and songs to improve on, whether that be alternating hand movements, doing both hands together, crossing over, hitting high notes, hitting fast notes. It's going to be different for everybody. So you want to find songs that have aspects of all these parts that you need to improve on, and just keep playing those, and they'll help you get better. Like this song for example helps with switching between your hands hitting together and then alternating, as well as the ducking and the crossing your hands over each other. Songs like this, you can find a lot of them. You just kind of have to look around to find a song that has what you need to improve on. And then, like previously, you want to find a song that you enjoy playing or like the sound of, because then it'll make it a lot easier to practice. And here is tip number 4, and this would be to practice songs at a slower speed. You can do that in here. You can lower it all the way down to 50 or up to 200. I suggest doing 80 to 90% in practicing. And this will help you a lot, especially if there's just 1 or 2 spots where a song is too fast or you can't find the pattern for it. Playing it a couple of times on a slower speed can help. And then once you get it, you can up the speed by 5 or 10% each time up until you're back at the normal song speed. Or if you're a person who really likes a challenge, you can up the speed to 110, 120, really whatever, and then when it slows back down to 100%, it'll feel slower, so it'll be a little easier for you to hit the notes. You can really go about it whichever way is more comfortable for you, and overall this might be the best way to improve on songs individually, because you get a slower example of that specific song. And here is tip number 5, and this would be to not just move your arms or your hands during a song. It would be move your whole body with it. Moving just your hands, of course, seems like the best way to do it, but you really want to kind of get your whole body like swaying or moving with the rhythm. If you're recording videos, it's a little easier to watch them if you're standing still. But if you're simply trying to get better, moving your whole body is probably the best way to do that, because you don't have to focus on like standing up straight or in position in the middle. Just let your body kind of move with your arms. It'll help you hit the notes on the sides easier. it's a little easier to fall into the rhythm of the song, which helps you improve a lot, especially on fast songs, or you have mods where you have extra lanes on either side. You have to move your whole body to hit those, so it's easier to fall into the habit early on than trying to pick it up later. And those are 5 tips to help you improve or get better at Beat Saber. There's a whole bunch of ways to do it. You don't necessarily have to follow these, but whatever works best for you. Everyone plays the game a little differently, and thanks for watching and good luck.